Welcome back to my channel. Here's 7 things all realtors need to do now during the real estate market crash. And I shared that in our private Facebook group. Check it out. The very first thing that she stated to do is to increase your skill sets. So we know with the interest rate increase, a couple of things are happening with that. Okay. So higher rates typically mean that, the monthly payments have gone up. So it's less buying power for buyers, for people that's looking to buy houses. So that's continuing to kind of knock out a pool of buyers from buying. And also what's happening in a lot of markets, and here, even here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, even with a few of our listings that we have, you have properties that's staying on the market a little bit longer now. And we're having to lower the price, reduce price reduction. And it's across the board. So 6 months ago, agents could list properties 20, 30,000 above market and still maybe get 20, 30,000 above offers, multiple offers within a 24, 48 hour period. Well, in a lot of cases, that's not happening anymore. So one of the ways that you can increase your skill sets is understanding how to have better conversations with your homeowners, with sellers that are looking to sell, exactly what they want, what their pain points are, and also being able to educate them on the current market by leveraging data, right, in your particular market as far as what's going on. So increase your skill sets. Another thing she shared to do is to do open houses and stage homes. Again, I know 6 months ago didn't have to do that at all. All you had to do was boom, hit active, and you get a slew of calls and a slew of offers. Well, since that's not happening, you have to be a little bit more creative. So you have to kind of go back into those good old days where you do open houses and also stage houses. So these are a couple of things that you can do, to help you be able to move your inventory. For those of you that have inventory that's not active. Oh, and another thing that I want to share: make sure you have great photos and also a short video walkthrough of the property that you are posting and sharing on your social media sites. So you want to give your client every opportunity to let them know, hey, I'm really, really working on your behalf to help you get the best offer and an offer, period, on your particular property in this market. Okay. Another thing you want to do is provide excellent customer service. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to post them below. If you have any comments or anything you want to share, maybe what you're experiencing, maybe with any listings that you may have, or if you don't have listings and you have marketing questions, make sure to post them below. But of course, you want to make sure you provide excellent customer service. So again, these are the things, the above and beyonds of making sure that your client is happy and they're being taken care of, even after the deal is done. Send them a gift, whatever you need to do, follow up with them. So that way, when they're ready or they have others that, people that they know, whether it's family, coworkers, clients, whatever, that they work with that's looking to buy or sell, then guess what? They will refer you. Okay. Number 4, share market reports. That's right. You want to make sure you share market reports. Okay. Oh, there she go. Hey, CJ, thanks for jumping on. Yep. I know you're working. So share market reports, guys, right? Give an update. So that's one of the things that we do. Carla provides that within her group once or twice a month, as far as market updates. That could be what the inventory is, also the median prices of homes that sold. So it's good to do those things. So, as potential prospects, as they follow you, and hopefully they become potential prospects and want to work with you, again, you're providing value. It's all about that value, right? Number 5, take advantage of trainings that your broker provides. All right. And hopefully your broker provides trainings. So I know ours provides over 80 hours of trainings per week from top producing active realtors, which is huge. So getting the latest updates on their techniques, their strategies, what they're doing, the type of marketing they're doing. You want to be able to have access to that type of training for free. Okay, so make sure and do that. And I think somebody else had a comment. I'll jump on that here in a minute. And increase your work ethic. Yep, I know. Yeah, you got to put in the work. You got to put in more work. So especially on listings that's not moving. So do a few of the creative things that I just mentioned to you, right? But also to get business. So again, if you need ideas as far as what type of marketing strategies that's effective in this market today, click on the freebies link above and make sure and check out some of the freebies that I have available for you. But of course, I'm always going to share that video content is probably going to be on the top of the list of some of the most effective marketing that you can create on a consistent basis. Okay. So that's what I'm personally doing, right? As far as increasing my work ethic, as far as increasing the content that I'm creating and putting out here on social media. All right. Let me see if we have a question. No question. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you. All right. Number 7, ramp up your social media content. So, we talk about this all the time. I mean, that's the purpose of our group, right? So, creating purposeful content on a consistent basis is what saved our business in 2019. So, once we got a plan in place and got strategy in place, put in that work ethic, did it on a consistent basis, and we pretty much slowly dug our way out, um, you know, of a bad situation. So, and some of you just need to get more purposeful and get more consistent in your content. And again, if you need content, you don't know what to create, I've created the content calendars above that you can take advantage of, right? So that way it's not even an excuse. So how do you feel with working with investors in this market? It's perfect. They're buyers. Investors are buyers. I just talked to one today. So one of my colleague in my upline, Lo, this is what I'm working for. If you guys are not buying it, I'm buying. I'm cash heavy. This is what he told me. I'm cash heavy right now with everything that's going on. I want to park my cash in real estate. This is what I'm looking for. So when you have a lot of investors that are like that right now, they're buying. We sell to investors on a monthly basis. So you just have to talk to them, communicate with them, see what their criteria is and find those deals. And where you can start to find those deals is for sale by owners and expired listings. That's a great place to start. So I'm working with the for sale by owner now. That's kind of going back and forth. We're going back and forth. Boop, boop, boop. They had their property listed for over 100 days, and I saw why. And I gave them an updated market analysis so they could see what's going on in their particular target market area. So I just been kind of, working with them, providing content, building that rapport, that trust factor. So if they still stuck at the price that they're stuck at, where the house hasn't sold for over 100 days, guess what? Then when they're ready to sell, I can say, okay, guess what? We're ready. And they may be open to an investor offer, right? So for sale by owners, expired listings, these are great potential. This is a great potential lead source that you can talk to, and kind of match them with investor buyers that have cash that are buying right now. Okay, good question. Market shift. Yes. Was that a question about the market shift? So I talked earlier about the interest rates. So interest rates, and they are scheduled to increase again, maybe a couple of times before the end of the year. But this is not something to freak out about. You just have to know what to do. You have to position and pivot your business to be able to get the business. Remember, people are always, 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 always until the end of time going to need a place to stay and live, whether they buy or whether they rent. You will always, 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 until the end of time, have investors that are going to buy real estate. You, as a realtor, professional realtor, need to make sure that you position your business to where you're able to capture the business of whichever end is going on in the market. So now that we're starting to have more sellers, then guess what? You can, if you definitely want to list properties, or one of the things that we offer at our brokerage is an express offers option where I'm certified. So as a licensed agent, I'm able to talk to this seller, to this potential client that I'm talking to now. If they come back to me and say, you know what, Lo, we had this property listed before. We don't want to go through that again. We don't want no listing agreement. We don't want folks in and out of our house. We want an all cash offer. Can you present us one? And what I'm going to say is, you know what? Absolutely. So what I'm going to do is take their information and I'm going to submit it through a system, through our Express Offers um, um, app. And what's going to happen is the iBuyers that's a part of our brokerage is going to review. And they're going to say, oh, okay, I'll have an iBuyer that say, yep, this fits our criteria. This is how much we'll pay cash. And once I get that update, I can go back to my client and say, hey, good news. Have an all cash offer for you for $380,000. And they're like, okay, let's do the deal. Boom. Well, guess what? I've pretty much just done a wholesale deal legally as a realtor. That's a whole nother video that I'm getting ready to put out. Okay. Because I know a lot of investors that are not licensed that are wondering how or if they get their license, if they can still wholesale. And the answer is yes. But anyway, so that goes back to the skill set, learning the different options and ways of servicing these homeowners now, right? And I'll tell you another scenario and a real example that we have with the client now. I want to answer this question. If they are stuck at the high price, are you guys opening up more creative financing opportunities with investors? Absolutely. And that's exactly what I just gave you a perfect example. So if I'm talking to a homeowner and they say, you know what, I want top dollar for it. And we have a similar scenario right now. And the house needs about $40,000, $50,000 worth of work. So, and it's been on the market for a little bit. And now it's like, okay, let's look at this option. So they don't want an all cash offer. So that whole express offers with our iBuyers, that's off the table because they want more. But now I'm plugged in also to an organization or a company where they will come in and do the repairs for the house, get paid at closing. So now my client can get more and closer, if not top value for their property. So in this market, you need to make sure that you have additional skill sets and tools and resources to be able to accommodate these sellers as well as buyers. But I'm mostly talking about sellers because a lot of agents want to be listing agents. But this is how you're going to get these sellers. This is how we're getting them. So you want to be able to offer the traditional, yep, I can list it, blah, blah, blah. But if they don't want that, come back and say, well, we have another option or two we'd like to talk to you about. And of course, they're always open for that. But that's what's helping us win more of these listings. Okay. So you want to make sure you have additional options available because things have changed. Was this information helpful? If so, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, check out the next video.